The formula burned slowly. Einstein watched his life's work become ash. Most dangerous weapon ever conceived, turning to smoke and memory. "It is finished," Einstein whispered. "No one can have this power." Bumpy Johnson nodded grimly. "Good choice, Professor." This was the 20th of April, 1955, secret basement in Prague. World's greatest scientist, Harlem's most dangerous man, watching history disappear. Einstein was supposed to be dead. 6 days earlier, news shocked the world. Albert Einstein, dead at 70. 6 heart failure, Princeton Hospital. Peaceful passing, newspapers, printed obituaries. Scientists mourned genius. Governments calculated implications. But Einstein wasn't dead. He was missing. The 14th of April, Princeton, New Jersey. Einstein's morning routine disrupted. Black sedan parked outside, men in dark coats watching professional surveillance. Government operation, but wrong government. KGB had been planning for months. Operation Prometheus, steal atomic secrets, kidnap Einstein, extract nuclear knowledge. Stalin was dead. Khrushchev wanted power. Nuclear superiority meant everything. Einstein meant nuclear supremacy. The plan was elegant, simple, brutal. Fake death, real kidnapping, complete extraction. Princeton Hospital prepared perfectly. Soviet agents placed strategically. Doctor bought, nurses compromised. Ambulance crew recruited. Einstein arrived for routine checkup. Never left alive officially. Death certificate signed. Body cremated immediately. Ashes scattered quietly. Perfect disappearance disguised as natural death. But Einstein was very much alive, very much captive, very much terrified. KGB safe house, upstate New York. Isolated location. Professional interrogators. Scientific equipment. Everything needed for knowledge extraction. "Professor Einstein, you will cooperate. We require nuclear information, hydrogen bomb specifications, fusion calculations." Einstein refused initially. Patriotic duty, scientific ethics, personal courage. Then threats began, against family, against colleagues, against innocent people. "Your cooperation saves lives. Your refusal costs lives. Choose wisely." 2 days of pressure, 2 days of terror, 2 days of breaking genius. Meanwhile, CIA was panicking, not about death, about implications, about secrets Einstein carried, about information Soviets might extract. "Sir, if Russians have Einstein alive, we're finished. He knows everything, Manhattan Project. Hydrogen bomb, fusion principles." CIA Director Allen Dulles was sweating. Eisenhower was furious. Nuclear advantage disappearing. American supremacy threatened. Find him, whatever it costs, whoever it requires. But finding Invisible Man was impossible. KGB too professional. Operation too complete. Trail too cold. Until someone mentioned different approach. Unconventional resources. Criminal connections, underground networks. What about Bumpy Johnson, Harlem gangster? What could he possibly do? Eastern European contacts, old smuggling routes, people who move invisibly. Dulles studied proposal. Desperate times. Desperate measures. Desperate people. Get him. Finding Bumpy took 6 hours. He was reading newspaper. Einstein obituary prominent. Scientific loss properly mourned. Federal agents arrived quietly, respectfully, urgently. "Mr. Johnson. National emergency. Highest priority. Einstein situation." Bumpy looked up slowly. "Einstein died yesterday." "Einstein was kidnapped yesterday by Russians. We need him back. Price. Name it." "Full presidential recognition. Medal of Honor. Public ceremony." "Impossible. Security classification." "Then find different miracle worker." Phone calls made. Washington consulted. Desperation authorized everything. Deal. But total secrecy until operation completes. Bumpy's network activated immediately. Prague contacts, Berlin connections, Warsaw sources, underground railroad running reverse direction. Information arrived within hours. Soviet safe house identified. Guard rotations mapped. Extraction possibilities calculated. Professor is heavily guarded 6 agents. Rotating shifts, electronic surveillance. Escape nearly impossible. Nearly isn't never. Plan developed quickly, precisely, dangerously. Czech resistance members recruited. Former Nazi hunters employed. Jewish networks activated. Underground coordination perfected. But approaching carefully was critical. One mistake meant Einstein's death. One exposure meant international crisis. The 18th of April. Prague. Ancient city. Cold War battlefield. Perfect location for impossible rescue. Bumpy arrived via Switzerland. False passport. Business cover. Tourist appearance. Professional invisibility. Target building identified. Apartment complex. 3rd floor corner unit. Multiple escape routes planned. Czech contacts provided intelligence. Guard schedules. Building layouts. Security weaknesses. Everything needed for infiltration, but something unexpected happened. Additional information arrived. Disturbing intelligence. Game-changing revelation. Mr. Johnson's situation more complicated. Einstein has something. Something Russians desperately want. Something beyond nuclear knowledge. What's something? New formula. Theoretical breakthrough. Weapon concept beyond hydrogen bomb. 100 times more powerful. The leverage revealed. Not just Einstein's brain. Physical document, actual formula. Ultimate weapon blueprint. Where is formula? Hidden with Einstein, he won't reveal location. Refuses cooperation. Russians getting desperate. How desperate? Torture authorization expected. Enhanced interrogation planned. Time running short. Rescue became urgent. Life-saving, history-changing operation commenced midnight. The 19th of April. Moonless night. Perfect darkness, professional infiltration. Czech resistance created distraction. Explosion across town. Emergency response diverted. Guards reduced. Security compromised. Bumpy entered through basement. Lock-picking. Silent movement. Invisible approach 3rd floor reached carefully. Corner apartment identified. Guard outside eliminated quietly. Non-lethally, professionally, door opened silently. Einstein found immediately. Alive, conscious, terrified. Professor, I am American here for rescue. Einstein looked up desperately. Hope returning, fear diminishing, salvation arriving. Who sent you? People who need you home. I have something dangerous, something Russians want. The formula. Einstein nodded gravely. Theoretical weapon. Beyond imagination, beyond morality, beyond humanity. Where is it? Einstein pulled paper from shoe. Folded carefully. Hidden perfectly. Protected completely. This cannot fall into any hands. Not Russian, not American, not anyone. Then what you suggest? Did destruction. Complete destruction, fire, ashes, nothing remaining. Bumpy studied document briefly. Mathematical formulas. Nuclear equations, theoretical calculations. Understanding hit immediately. This wasn't weapon, this was apocalypse. You are right. Nobody should have this. Lighter produced. Flame applied. Paper ignited. History burned. Einstein watched peacefully. Burden lifting, responsibility ending. Conscience clearing. World is safer now. But escape was just beginning. Building compromised. Guards returning. Pursuit imminent. Czech resistance provided vehicles, safe routes, border crossings, everything necessary for extraction. Journey began immediately. Prague to Vienna. Vienna to Zurich. Zurich to Paris. Freedom approaching. But KGB wasn't finished. Pursuit launched. International manhunt begun. Resources unlimited. Find Einstein. Kill rescuers. Recover knowledge. Chase lasted 8 days across Europe. Through underground networks, past sympathetic governments, around hostile territories, bombed bridges, roadblock detours, safe house changes, constant movement, professional evasion. But Bumpy's network held, Czech resistance delivered, Jewish connections protected, underground railroad functioned perfectly. The 27th of April, American Embassy, Paris. Sanctuary reached, safety achieved. Mission accomplished, Einstein debriefed quietly, officially, carefully. Professor, what did Russians extract? Nothing important. Basic nuclear theory, publicly available information. Historical knowledge. The special formula never existed. Theoretical speculation only, no practical application. CIA accepted story. Media maintained silence. Public never informed. Einstein returned to Princeton quietly, resumed research peacefully, continued life normally. Official story maintained, death certificate genuine. Cremation completed. Ashes scattered appropriately, but Albert Einstein lived 8 more years, quietly, peacefully, safely. Published additional papers, advanced theoretical physics, contributed peaceful applications. Never mentioned kidnapping, never discussed rescue, never revealed truth. Until death certificate became real. The 18th of April, 1955, actually died, actually cremated, actually mourned. But 8 days of captivity remained secret. 8 days of terror stayed hidden. 8 days of rescue stayed classified. Bumpy never spoke publicly, never sought recognition, never claimed credit. Presidential medal, never awarded. Public ceremony never held. Recognition never given. But Einstein remembered. Sent Christmas cards, wrote personal letters, expressed eternal gratitude. Mr. Johnson, you saved more than my life. You saved humanity from ultimate weapon. Thank you forever. The 20th of April, 1955, night formula burned, night power restrained, night humanity protected. When world's greatest scientists chose wisdom over weapons, when formula became ashes, when knowledge became responsibility, some secrets stay buried, some formulas disappear forever, some weapons never get built, but rescue remembers everything. Courage echoes eternally. Heroes work in shadows. Day Bumpy Johnson saved Einstein. Day mankind dodged apocalypse. Day formula burned for humanity. Greatest weapon never built. Greatest scientist safely returned. Greatest secret perfectly kept. Until now.